hashtag replay. It is midweek check-in, right? It's your Wednesday. It's your Wednesday check-in. Okay, let me get a swig of my, my can of water because we're about to talk here and we're going to talk fast. Welcome to your Girls Grow series. If you're like, what is this Grow series all about? Basically 3 days, 3 days. Yeah, 3 days of the week, Saturday, Sunday. Wait, so let's go. Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday, your girl pops on in and we just encourage each other on our weekly goals, okay? If you're new here, if the space is new to you, I'm all about, achieving big goals, and I'm great at it. And so I hope to show up to inspire you to achieve those big goals, whether it's like weight, wealth, lifestyle, whatever that is, because we always have to have a big goal. But the way that I've been so successful at it and the way that I've helped other people be successful at it is to break down into precise, achievable, sizes, because when we achieve those, we get confidence, and that confidence, people rarely talk about that, but the confidence is such a game changer because it's what keeps you going. So I'm actually off today. I do my nurse thing usually Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but today, and so I get to show up midweek versus like after work where I'm tired. So here it is. So I'm gonna go over my weekly, and then we'll have a big longer live on Saturday to check in, like what went well, what did not, what can we change, and what do we learn, right? So for this week, I mainly had two big goals. One, I'm going to go right into it, is my masterclass. I'm actually having one tonight, and it's about my water biz that I've been chatting about all on social media, okay? I've kind of talked about it here in the whatchamacallit, like I said, start a Q&A, start a poll. Okay, this is cute. I'm learning. I'm getting distracted. Okay. I'm gonna put want the masterclass link. I'm gonna put that right there. Done. Ooh. Where am I going to put it? This is very interesting. Okay, guys, I'm learning. Okay. Hey, y'all. Say hello. What's up? PBX. I'm learning here. Start Q&A? Sure. Boom. Okay, I'm learning something new. Okay, so with that being said, my goal for the masterclass was to get at least 10 people up and in there. I'm talking about all the water biz. My nursing is what set the foundation for this lifestyle that I live here in Northern California. I got 4 kids, living my best life here and just being a present mom, right? That's always been my huge goal, was to be, not when I became a parent, was not only just to have the kids, right? But just to be a present mom, something that something that my parents couldn't do. I'm raised by boomers and I'm raised by immigrant family. So, being first generation, Filipino here, there was a lot of pressure, a lot of expectations, and a lot of dreams to fulfill in terms of my parents. And so I'm transitioning that to now my children. And when I knew I wanted to become a mom, like when people go, what did you want to be when you were a kid? I said, actually, I wanted to become a mom. I knew that when I was just super, super young, 9, 10. I always had my cabbage dolls. I always had my Quince. I don't know if you ever guys remember that, a Quince doll. I had my kid's sister doll. I was always of that caring, nurturing role in a sense, and then I had my younger brother. So being a mom was what I wanted to be. And so nursing allowed me to live around that lifestyle. Now, don't get me wrong, I did have my hard stuff because, I started off night shifts on med-surg and I transitioned to ER. And because of that, and because I started and got my foot in and established it for now almost 19 years, I'm like, we made a good life, right? So give this video a big like if you resonated with any of that stuff. Like, what did you want to be when you grew up? Let me know in the comments, okay? So now I'm in this latter phase where okay, we're established now, I want more for my kids, right? How do I level up? How do I improve? Because I know the good Lord has me going places and he wants me to make a bigger impact. And I'm like, with nursing, yes, I can. I see you, I treat you on one of the worst days of your lives. And here I am blessed with such a great, positive, bright, hey tree, bright, light here. And it's a blessing and an honor to be able to treat people. It's just like, how can I bet it now? I'm pouring into me. I accomplished my parents' dreams. They wanted me to go to college, get a good career, and so I did. I did twice. I gave them 2 degrees, and I built a stable career. I gave them the grandkids. Then I became the wife, so rolled into the wife role, and then the mom, like back to back, now the wife role. Now I'm in my 40s. I'm like, well, what about me, and so it didn't hit me till mom passed last year. If you're new to my story, I had the greatest honor of actually nursing my mom in her final moments here on this beautiful earth. And so when she passed, like there was so much clarity and so much like, okay, this is where I'm going. Okay, I got my North Star guiding me. And one of them was like, okay, Rochelle, it's time to pour into you. You're a nurse. You know how to lead a healthy life, but you're not truly living it. And so literally, I changed my water. And since then, I've never looked back. And so with the water, it is living water. It's Kangen water. If you're new to that, Google it. There's like, and actually go to like medical, there's like 1,100 medical, real legit medical articles on it, okay? I should have said Google, because Google will give you everything. You are the algorithm. If you Google something bad, or if you Google something with your own like biases to it, it's gonna give it to you. And then, and then if you Google something that you are joyful and passionate about, it's going to give you that too, right? Hey Tree, yeah, you should talk about your job experiences. Of course. I can and I will eventually when I get there. I did create a guide when my mom was passing. One of the things as an ER nurse that I always see is that you're taking your mom, your dad, somebody with you, and the person who's being checked in like doesn't know like their medical history, their medications, and in my case, if you and you have siblings, or if you have more than one person taking care of a family member, that information gets passed along, and then just like telephone, like it gets diluted or it gets mixed up. So I actually created a guide where like you can print it, make a binder of it, and then like every time your loved one goes to the hospital, all you simply have to do is whatchamacallit, thank you, Tree. I am not a grandma yet, but thank you. You just simply have to add to the guide, and in terms of your of what's being added in terms of their care. So thank you for that. And thank you for the new subscribe. Thank you. So with the water, now that I'm drinking this healthy water, I'm down 20 pounds. And not only that, but I'm moving every day. Like that was not me. Like, I know movement and muscle. I've gained muscle. Gosh, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little itty bone. Is truly the longevity to a good life. And so I'm moving every day. I'm eating better. I am a sugar addict. I love sugar. That is like my kryptonite. And I know that, I know it's bad for me now. Like, you hear it, right? You hear it. They tell you that, but I don't practice it. But now I truly believe like every time I put a sweet something in my mouth, it's going to set me back. Like it's going to stall me. I don't want to say setback, because you are still moving forward from wherever you were from before. And so it stalls you, and it gets you further to your goal. So with the water biz, I wanted to invite 10 people, qualified people, into the masterclass that's happening tonight. I'm going to give you the tea, spill everything on like what I really do, how we do it. Not only that, but I have a good co-host. We have testimonials coming in. So it's just like, okay, Rochelle, I've heard it enough from your mouth. Let me see it. Let me hear it. Let me taste it, smell it, experience it myself. And this is your chance to get in on that, okay? So your girl, I think 15 people in. I met my goal, 10 plus actually. And I'm still have to re-engage with all the people that I'm like, hey, by the way, I know you missed this. Here we go. So that's my goal. And then I'm hoping by the end of this month to, achieve my bigger goal, which is to reach to my first 6 figures, 100,000 by the end of November. Okay. Your girl is a quarter of the way there. Actually, not quarter, 20% of the way there. And it is totally doable now because your girl's in it. I know what I'm doing. I believe it. I'm a firm believer. I'm passionate about it. And all I can do is share, and so with that, that's that. So my second health goal, right? I'm keeping the weight down. I'm drinking the water, but your girl, I was telling you, I'm backed up. You know what I mean? My number 2, backed up. That's one of the things, as a nurse, I know this, when you pump up the protein, right? You pump up the protein, it starts to get impacted down there, right? And one of the ways to get things loosey-goosey and moving is movement, which I know I'm doing, adequate hydration, which I'm doing, and eating a lot of fiber, which is a lot of greens, which was I not doing. In the Filipino diet, eating vegetables, greens is like not, it's not a priority, okay? We love flavor and we love taste. And we love fried. So this week I promised 5 out of the 7 days I would drink my greens, right? So I love drinking my calories. That's another weakness of mine. And so I finally found a greens that I truly, truly enjoy. Me and my girl, Callie, we've been accountability. We've been sending videos and messages to each other every time we take our greens. So today I started Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, this is my 4th day of greens. So by tomorrow I would have checked off that. And let me just tell you, your girl is feeling a lot better. Oh my gosh. I'm just so happy that I knew, you gotta listen to your body. I knew what I was missing, which was more fiber in my diet in terms of greens. And then, I'm just happy it's a quick fix and that it wasn't something major, but I'm still keeping an eye on it. And so far things are moving. Thank you, Jesus. Because, if you ever been backed up, you know the feeling, okay? So this is the midweek check-in. I will see some of you guys tonight at the masterclass. I put it in the description, and I'll also pin it in the comment down below if you want to go ahead and check it out. This is for you. If you're looking for an additional income stream, right, for 2025 or maybe 2026, why wait till 2026? Let's start today so we can get 2026 ready, and then or Christmas ready, right? This is for you if you're passionate about health, holistic, non-toxic life. This community is all about that. I am learning so much, considering I lost my mom to liver disease. And so I know it's the medications she was taking, because she thought taking medications would fix whatever her problems were. But we all know that now it's a Band-Aid, and you have to actually tackle the underlying cause. So if you're looking for a holistic, non-tox product that you want to promote or be part of the community, honestly, I feel like I'm earning income by simply sharing my healthy habits, right? Also, maybe you want a new passion. Maybe you need something that you're looking forward to after retirement, or maybe you're about to retire and you're not quite happy or satisfied with the fund that you have. Come on in, okay? So be a fly on the wall. I am no pressure. I don't know if you can tell that from the vibe, especially if you are new here. Kelly, my girl, is here. Tell them a little about me. I'm just kidding. We have been officially met, but I've been on YouTube for 6-7 years, and she's been my YouTube best friend since then. And yes, cheers to greens, my friend. Jump on that. Yeah, making mine now, right? Cheers, my friend. And I was just saying, man, girl, smooth moves. I am feeling much better, less bloated, less when you're backed up, you just feel like you have something right there, And I'm like, okay, I'm burping, I'm passing gas, so I know I'm not obstructed. But it's just it just was not comforting, because it wasn't comfortable and just not satisfying. Okay, so yeah, come on in, be a fly on the wall. People who've been watching me for years, I'm a no pressure kind of gal. I like to throw you all the information so that when you walk away, all your questions are answered and you come on in with an informed answer, right? Callie says, best is the best motivator, coach, high energy, genuine, the real deal. Oh my gosh. Okay, girl. Hashtag I love ya. Hashtag YouTube. And that's why you're my YouTube BFF, right? Actually, I had a whole tribe of YouTube BFFs at one point. We were called the Bag Babes. And, one day One day we will get there, but your girl is trying to revive this channel, and we're going to get to it. So thanks for all the loves and the hearts. I'll see you guys on Saturday, 7 a.m. West Coast time, 10 a.m. East Coast time. Until then, I'll see some of you guys in the masterclass. Kelly girl, I got 10 plus people in there, as I mentioned, and I'm going to continue to drink my greens, and I'm going to go pick up my kids from school because that's what I signed up for, and I love it. All right, take care, y'all. Bye.